I'm Ruben Diaz. Here's your ABC24 News update. Due to the heat, the Hospitality Hub will be operating the cooling center again today. It's open from 4 to 8 o'clock this evening. There will be free transportation provided by MATA as well. You can request a ride by calling MATA. All right, we have new information today as a split verdict has been reached in the trial of two Shelby County correctional officers accused in the death of Gershon Freeman. Courtney Parham was found guilty on 2 counts, while Stephon Jones was found not guilty on all charges. Jones and Parham were among 9 deputies who were indicted in Freeman's death. Freeman died on October 5th, 2022, after a confrontation with the deputies. Parham's sentencing date has been set for September 25th, 2026. The indictments against Jones and Parham stated that the deputies knowingly, intentionally caused bodily harm to Freeman, which resulted in his death. So the first reading to pause new data center projects in Memphis moves on to the next phase. During last night's regular meeting, city council members pushed forward an ordinance halting construction on developments of new data centers. The ordinance would give the city time to study their long-term effects and also how to regulate them, while also finding their benefits to the city of Memphis. If it's passed, new permits for data centers and certain computing facilities would not be approved for up to 12 months.
I'm extremely excited, and I feel like it's been a long time coming. The people of Memphis deserve this. They deserve to be protected and cared for in this way.
I tell people all the time, I think government works best when we have meaningful engagement from the public, and I think what you saw today was meaningful engagement from, the community at large. It wasn't just people in Southwest Memphis, it was people from all over the city saying this matters to them.
Now, this is only the first step in determining whether the ordinance moves closer to reality. It will be amended several times by the council through the process. The ordinance has to pass 2 more council votes before it is introduced as a law. There are new concerns coming to light about the conditions on Navy warships that are supporting the war in Iran. This after South Korea confirms its joint military exercises with the U.S. are indeed being cut short. ABC's Karen Hua is in Washington with the details.
There's growing concern the Navy is stretched too thin. After reports of deplorable conditions and sailor suicide attempts on the USS Lincoln, we're now learning about a power failure on a ship sent to relieve it. Overnight, South Korea confirms its joint military exercises with the U.S. are being cut short. The 11-day drills typically prepare soldiers for a North Korean attack. They'll now end 6 days earlier than planned, per Trump's orders, citing his good relationship with dictator Kim Jong-un. It comes as the Navy faces new scrutiny, following the news that another destroyer, the USS Benfold, had a major breakdown in the South China Sea. The 300 sailors on board reportedly had limited drinking water, no toilets, and no air conditioning after the ship suffered a complete loss of power. It was later towed to the Philippines for repairs. The Benfold was part of the fleet heading to the Middle East to relieve the USS Lincoln, whose crew has been at sea for a record 268 days as part of the war on Iran. The Lincoln's 9-month deployment was marked by broken plumbing, as well as food and supply shortages. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth denying there's a problem.
We make sure that every ship, every crew, every captain has everything we can provide them at every single moment.
The power failure on the USS Benfold happened 3 weeks ago, a Navy spokesperson says, due to a generator issue, adding no crew members were injured. It's not clear why the Pentagon waited so long to disclose this. Karen Hua, ABC News, Washington.
That is your ABC24 News update for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ruben Diaz.